I won't bow down to no man. Not even if I need to ride to the next village. About time for
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the San Antonio Spurs come in for this one. The fans are making noise at Quicken Loans Arena here in Cleveland for their Cavaliers. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And the starting group for the Spurs. Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Duncan out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Mills in the one spot. And counting, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top five. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
And arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the league.
Agreed. Love with the bucket. On defense, Cleveland. 4-point game. Mills passes to Duncan. And Mills kicks to Duncan. Spurs passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Irving drives in, and he gets the bucket. Irving's got 5.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all 3 from the field.
Doubled by Smith. Now here's Mills. He's covered by Irving. Green. And nothing is falling for him right now.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Lets it go with the three. They get a hand on it. And Leonard gets it to go.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 5. Thompson dishes to Love. LeBron James on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. James. That one off the back iron and out.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
A nice shot by Irving.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Finish off the break. Irving's got 9.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Now here's Leonard. And that one comes up a bit short. As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate, Clark.
And, you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19 and 20 in the first 39 games, and then 34 and 9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Cleveland.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Amon Shumpert's checked in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Green passes to Mills. Aldridge kicks to Leonard. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Leonard's got 5.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Fry dishes to Dellavedova. On the wing, James.
You know, guys, I would call that methodical but explosive. You know, he waits for the opportunity and then boom, right to the rack.
2 summers ago, all anyone could talk about was LeBron James and the return to Cleveland.
I mean, you couldn't write that stuff, Kevin. I mean, it was unbelievable, the storyline. I mean, after all the acrimony between LeBron and the ownership as well as the fans, but you know what? He said it best. He truly is back where he belongs.
He's home.
Yes.
He's home. And it's Green missing.
Tell you what, boy, it's hard to watch when the guy gets good shots and misses them. He's missed everything this quarter.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Now here's Duncan. Nobody near Leonard. Another miss by Leonard.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Spurs trail by 9. Duncan outside. Passes it to Leonard. And Mills kicks to Leonard. 5 on the clock. LeBron with the block.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. The deficit isn't totally on him, but he is not team. And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice nice lead to have early in the ball game.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And look, rightfully disappointed with how they played here over the course of this run.
Yeah, you know, they haven't looked good at all here lately. Something has to change for him, and we'll see what he's got coming out of the timeout.
Spurs trail by 11. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Aldridge. Drilled from 11 feet out. Here's Shumpert. Looking for his first basket still in this one. On the wing, James. Can't throw it down with one hand. And we... Welcome back, everyone, to lopsided first quarter in the books.
Being played by them so far, it's been the difference maker.
Greg, no uncontested shots for the most part. That's why they've had success.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Cleveland, Irving is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. Then there's J.R. Smith. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Fry in at the 5 down low.
And listen, San Antonio is an older team, actually the oldest in the league last season. And because of injuries and days off, they didn't get to feel that preferred starting 5 a lot last year.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range. So I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Now here is Aldridge. Martin kicks to Aldridge. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Spurs only used their preferred lineup less than half the season, but still a strong campaign. 22 games played with the starting lineup of Parker, Green, Leonard, Duncan, and Splitter.
And, you know, the Spurs will go on to use 23 different starting lineups, Kevin. That would be the 5th most in the NBA. Can't be any surprise to you that Tim Duncan, folks, last year became the leading rebounder of all active players, passed up Kevin Garnett for that honorable distinction. We're talking 15,000 rebounds total over 18 seasons.
Thompson, he's checked in for Channing Frye. Tony Parker's checked in for the Spurs. Getting back to Duncan's rebounding, he's always had the great size and wingspan and timing, and he really positions himself well for those rebounds. But what seems to separate him is his quiet toughness. He'll never back down.
Yeah, it's hard. You know, he's not a guy that's going to yell or pump his fist. He's not going to flex his muscles to the crowd. He definitely assassinates you.
Well said.
Out on the floor.
You're right. You're so right. Leonard kicks to Martin. Look at that.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Here's Smith. After the basket by San Antonio. Second chance shot. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
And it's Martin missing. Cleveland leading by 4. Wallace with it. Leonard picks him up. The screen from Thompson. Smith again. It's Duncan. to stop the drought. Smith drives in, and that's 2 points on the layup. Smith's got his first basket. And so it's San Antonio with it. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. And the call will be against Tony Parker. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Amon Shumpert's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. Anderson, he's checked in for the Spurs. Love with the screen for Shumpert. It's stolen by Duncan. Martin, the pass. That jam! I mean, just beautiful.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
There are certain things, guys, that you can always count on in life. Death, taxes, and, of course, the Spurs winning 50 games in the regular season. Happened for the 16th straight season last year.
Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Tim Duncan. Duncan's got 5 now.
Well, this here is a game. Good run to close the gap.
Yeah, they've done a great job to get back within striking distance. Really a solid comeback effort here.
Well, keeping in mind the Spurs have won 50 games or more for many years in a row, Greg, there are teams out there who can drive cars who have not even seen the Spurs not win 50 games, at least in a year.
And the way the Spurs keep on building this team, it's not as if that streak's going to end anytime soon. Those kids...